Hi, I'm Mimi Gonzalez, and you're watching Out at the Center.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Take your time. Let's do it. Come on, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it right. Come on, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it right. Come on, baby.
Next up, entertainment writer and blogger Clay Kane sits down and chats with Derrick Briggs about his popular book club for men of all ethnicities, the black gay community, and some recent accomplishments.
My name is Clay Kane, entertainment journalist for Vibe.com and AOL Black Voices. I'm here with Out at the Center because we are focusing on black LGBT people in the community who are making an impact. And today, for our first segment, we have entrepreneur, Mr. Derrick L. Briggs.
Hey.
How you doing, Derrick?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So, Mr. Briggs, doing a book club is something that one wouldn't think would be the first thing you'd run to when it comes to an event in the black LGBT community. What inspired you to do a book club for this community?
The inspiration came from having friends in the community that wanted to do something more than just go to a club. And so, and I was in that phase in my life at that time when I started out, it was 2003 in August. I was like, I want to read more books.
Right.
And it was a lot of upcoming authors and writers, just coming out the woodworks. And I was like, let's read these books and support them. And so I had an idea. I was at a friend's house and I said, I should start a book club. I called a couple of friends and I remember it was a brunch. It was 5 dudes and we was in Brooklyn at Buttercup Lounge, which is now closed. And we was outside and we was like, you know what, let's just, I just presented it to them. And I had no e-blast, no email list. And I just said, let's start a book club. And I had 2 books. And from there, I just kept on going. And, the list, and it was like word of mouth. And it just started growing. There's people till to this day that don't know about the book club or haven't never really heard of me. But they're like, oh, I'm getting your emails now. And then, I'm going to come to your discussion. And so now the book club have, it's evolved into more than a book club and more into like an experience for people to come and just talk. And so we'll feature a book, but then it will always turn into some type of discussion about a topic if it's gay related, definitely, And I was like, oh, okay, people want to talk. And so I created this atmosphere and, a couple of people from, the community will open up their homes and you can get people there talking, and it just started growing. And now I actually have to have my discussions in a space, I have to rent out studios and whatnot now because it's growing.
Living in New York City is a very insular area. Do you still experience homophobia? Or do you experience more racism? Or do you experience any of it?
Racism, and I had this conversation with someone because it's you're black, you're gay, and you're a male, that's 3 strikes against you. I haven't
Paris'
really,
burning quote. Don't think I missed
I
the
know,
Paris' burning quote.
Exactly. The racism, it don't really bother me. I think I haven't really experienced racism as much. It's an ignorance, it's a lack of education, it's a lack of not knowing, And my white counterparts, they might be a little more open to certain things. You have black people open to things too, but there's just such a larger number of people that's not accepting. It's a lot of issues that I think we need to kind of just learn about and let go.
Homophobia in the white community, homophobia in the black community. What's the difference, if there is a difference?
Oh, there's a huge difference. I think it's interesting to have the homophobia in the white community. I think it seems like it's more accepting. You have Ellen hosting the Oscars, she's a white lesbian.
Right.
But if you have if Oprah came out and said she was a lesbian, I think we'd be stunned and clench our pearls, oh my God, I can't believe it. I think I don't know. I'm not saying white people are more open, but I just think that maybe they don't put that much energy onto something that is okay, gay people exist. Let's move forward.
So speaking of reaching out and having something for us, you're also in an independent film called Finding Me, which is directed through Roger Omias. So tell me about what that story is about and the role that you play in the film.
I play a love interest. I play one of the lead characters. Everyone in the film is like a lead. It's a wonderful script. It's a love story with a twist. I'm playing the main characters, or the focus of the film, who's played by Ray Martell Moore. The character's name is Fabian, and so playing his love interest and just he's finding himself. It's fun. I mean, it was one of the greatest experiences I've had, thus far,
Now, just so people don't think I pulled you off the street, you were also featured in Instinct magazine. I think, was it December of 06?
It was November 2006.
Late 06. So
Yes.
Instinct magazine is the number one magazine for gay men in America.
Yes.
So how did that come about?
I sent them an email years ago, and I was like, I'm interested in your magazine. I love it, and and I have a book club. I'm just PRing myself, just plugging myself. And they called me a couple of months later and said, hey, we're having, we're doing this whole top 25 men of 2006, and we choose you. And it was a great experience, and I thought that was like, wow, it was a huge just like stepping stone, an accomplishment for myself.
And what it's about people in the community coming together
Yes.
and doing projects together and working together. So I really want to thank the LGBT Center
Yes.
for reaching out and doing this segment on people in the community and the Black LGBT community who are making a change.
Yes.
And I appreciate that. So if you want to reach me, you can reach me at claykane.net. And how can we reach Derrick L. Briggs?
It's info@derricklbriggs.com.
Okay, great. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next month.
And that's all for this excerpt from Out at the Center. If you want to see the full show, check it out on our website, gaycenter.org/out. Until next time, I'm Mimi Gonzalez. Goodbye.